Ahoy mateys, and welcome back to another Winds of Fortune video. So, yeah, you read the title. I'm showing you guys ice, alright? I mean, I'm sure there's videos, but, I'm sure there's videos on this out there, but I'm gonna give a comparison on the magic. So, you know, comparing ice to the other magics in the game, from what I know of them. So, yeah. I previously did a video on lightning, explaining why lightning was good. But, yeah, now I'm ice. So a bit of context on why I changed. Last Saturday, there was a tournament, like a PvP tournament. I recorded as much of it as I could, but there was parts of it where I had to turn off my microphone, and I didn't get all the battles and stuff, so I don't know. If you guys want me to make a video with the recording that I did get, I can do that, but be sure to let me know in the comments. But yeah, I came in third place. So what happened was 10 minutes before the tournament started. Well, the weapons I have equipped are the King Crab Blunderbuss, which blunderbusses were not allowed, and the Frostbite Rapier, and Frostbite weapons were not allowed. So my two best weapons were not allowed. The only good thing I had was my magic, and I am not good with lightning magic in PvP, and I'll get into why in a second. So I knew I wouldn't have stood a chance if I'd kept lightning, so I switched to ice like 10 minutes before. Got to 60 mastery. I'm at 250 now, but I got to 60 mastery, and I got to third place because of it. So yeah, ice is pretty dang good. Not saying any of the others are bad, but yeah, I'll just explain that. Alright, so yeah, now I'm just keeping ice because it's really good. Alright, so quick little comments on the other magics. Fire magic is good for close to medium range, and it's only good in PvP. Alright, you can like fly and you can throw fireballs, and a common strategy of fire users is to jump in close, like, you know, fly in close and then use the area of effect fire magic and then like throw a fireball. But yeah, fire magic is for good for like getting in close, and like it's good in PvP, all right? But against monsters like NPC enemies in PvE, fire magic is really difficult to train. Light magic, which is new, light magic is a support magic. Like, you can definitely hit hard with it, but all it is really just beam attacks, teleporting, and healing. So, really the best way to use light magic is to basically let your crew fight their crew, okay? Then, you use some, like, beam attacks. You, like, stand back and use beam attacks and stuff in the crowd while they're fighting. So you're basically just providing some extra firepower for your crewmates. And if any of them get injured, you can, like, run in there, use the healing magic, and then if you start to get in danger, you can, like, just teleport out. That is really the best way to use light magic. Okay? Light magic is support, fire magic is close to medium range PvP. Lightning is best at PvE because of the area of effect, and it's good at close, medium, and long range. Alright? However, the problem with lightning, the reason it's not that good in PvP, is because you need to have really good aim to use it. Alright? All the attack moves are super easy to dodge. So yeah, lightning would be good if you have good aim. Lightning is the best thing for you to use because it will help you in both PvP and PvE. But if your aim is bad, lightning will not serve you well. Now, ice is close to medium range, okay? Ice has really good area of effect and is good in both PvP and PvE. a lot of the moves will not only slow down enemies, but it will also deal damage per second. Alright? Fire and lightning both have some moves that do that. But yeah. Ice not only like damages players per second with the frostbite effect, but the frostbite effect will also slow enemies down. So the first move creates this little cone-shaped attack. And basically this is the area of effect. So the area of effect increases in size. So like if they're standing like... So enemies that are right here won't take damage. But if they're right here, they will take damage. So this is like really good directional area of effect. Move 2, this is good for if enemies come in close. Or if someone decides to get in really close, it basically damages them every second and gives them a slowness effect, which is really useful. Move 3 basically makes you Goku. Now that has no extra effects, no damage per second, and no slowness, but it will cause damage. So we'll get into combinations in a second. But yeah, another move, this one, this will deal very, very little damage per second, but any enemies that step on the ice will get stuck in place. Like, they will not be able to move at all. And then move 5 is basically the same thing as move 2, just way bigger and way more powerful. So a good strategy would be if they come in close, like if they come in really close, you can like hit them with this and have this in between you and them. So they have to walk through this in order to get to you. Alright, don't do it when they're standing really far back. Do it when they get in close and they're running at you. Or, yeah, either move 2 or move 5, because it's the same thing. Move 5 is just a bigger move 2. Alright, so once they're slowed down, you get to hit them with this, or combine it with a rapier and do this. Also, you can, like, roll during that and dodge, and then they'll have the slowness effect, so you can run in and start hitting them. You can also, if they come in close, you can, like, slow them down, and then combine it with this. They'll be slowed down. They walk into these, they'll be stuck in place, leaving them open for this. It won't do a lot. The beam will not do a lot of damage. Well, it does do a lot of damage, especially if you've got, you know, high intelligence stat, but it'll definitely hurt them. Like for me, it just does 8 damage, like every half a second to players. Or if they're frozen in place, you can do this, or, you know, pull out a blunderbuss and just one-shot them, because blunderbusses are overpowered. I hope they lower the PvP damage, honestly. The PvE damage is perfectly fine. I like the PvE damage, but the PvP damage, nah, it is broken. As fun as it is to one-shot players, I don't like being one-shot, so yeah. Ice is really good for combos, and combining it with weapons, and it also works well on its own. So like if you want to go with an all-magic build, ice isn't a bad one to go with. Like you can get fire and ice. If you really want to go for an all-magic build, I definitely would recommend like ice. Because ice can do a slowness effect, which if you're gonna focus on players, if you're gonna focus on magic as your main weapon, well, the slowness effect will really, really come in clutch. Or you can combine it with weapons, like my Frostbite Rapier has a slowness effect on it, but the Pearl Rapier doesn't, and ice and the slowness effect really did help with the Pearl Rapier. So yeah, you can basically just combine it with, you know, get them with this, and then, you know, while they're slowed down, you can do that, and then you can do that, and then for some high damage. Or you could get them in with this, you know, and then bang, one-shot them. or deal heavy damage at least, if you get them caught with that. Granted, that's easier said than done, but yeah, it is definitely a viable strategy. So yeah, I'm gonna go repair my shotgun, and yeah, so what I had before with lightning, because as you can see I got this ice rapier, I can light it on fire. So I have both the power of fire and ice in my hand. But then with lightning, I had the big three, because the original three magics in this game were fire, ice, and lightning. So, you know, I was basically the Avatar. And do not bring up light. You can't spell light. You can't spell lightning without light. So, yeah, no. But jokes aside, I mean, it would be a good strategy if I was any good with lightning, but I'm not. So, yeah. Anyway, also, if you're going to go with a blunderbuss for your weapon, like your secondary, go with a spider blunderbuss, not a crab. In PvP. In PvE, go with the crab blunderbuss. But in PvP, the spider blunderbuss does very close damage. Yeah, this is 126 by 8 and 123 by 8. Not much difference. But the spider blunderbuss will poison enemies. However, and the crab blunderbuss does not have any added effects. So, unless you've added a rune or something. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what lightning did. I mean, I did I wanted to show you guys what ice did since I did a lightning video compared to the other magics. So, to recap, fire is for close to medium range PvP. Ice is close to medium range PvP and PvE. Lightning is long range PvE. Yeah, it's close, medium, and long range PvE because you could you've got moves that affect on all ranges, and light is for support and added firepower for your crew. That's basically the magic comparisons in this game. It's basically what all magics are best for currently in this game. That can change with future updates, but for now, that's what it is. And again, if you guys want me to make the video with the tournament, with the fights that I did get, I can do that if you let me know in the comments, because there's a lot of video to go through. It'll be a lot of work, and now that I'm in college. But I mean, if you guys want that, I will do that. I will put in the work for you guys, so yeah, gotta let me know. It was a fun tournament, though. I hope more people will come in next time. I hope they do it again. And yeah, that's basically it. This video feels a lot shorter than what I normally make, but, you know, I'm in school now, so I don't have a lot of time to spend. I don't have as much time to spend on making videos as I normally do, so. Anyway, I hope this video helps you guys when it comes to picking a magic. There is no magic that's bad, it's just there's magic that's bad for you, okay? So, if you've got really good aim, like really good aim and timing, lightning would be a good choice. If you're really good at like close range, like really aggressively close range fighting and stuff, fire would help. But if you're more of a defensive player, close range defensive, ice is definitely a good pick. And then if you just want to support your crew in combat, like standing back a bit and supporting your crew, light would be the best choice for you. So yeah, that's all the magics compared to each other. They're going to be adding more, so I might make some more videos on them based on what I learned from watching, and yeah. So anyway, that's just what I wanted to show you guys and talk to you guys about. So I hope this helps with your future magic related endeavors. So with that, me mateys, sayonara.